Hey guys, Sarah Molnar here, your Team Beachbody coach and NCC PT personal trainer. I wanted to touch base today about the value of what you put in your body. A lot of people are asking me and messaging me, which I love, certain questions about what else could I use if I can't afford organic meat, or what could I use. It's really sad what's happened to our food industry, and it's even sadder that they're upping the price on everything too. I am a mom of four. I 100% understand it. My grocery bill, I'm on a budget. I posted before, I use coupons. I plan my meals for the week, so I am on point. I can't imagine not planning my meals anymore because I would throw out so much food and I wouldn't have the right ingredients and life would just be even more chaotic. So having the plan has definitely helped me. But I want you to look at it as what you're putting in your body is an investment. You know, there's a certain commercial out there that shows, eating an apple every day and the benefits of eating one every day, and then eating a hamburger, what will happen over time, kind of like the compound effect of eating a hamburger from a fast food joint every single day. If only when you ate that hamburger, you'd have that, reaction of that it's not good for you. So I was trying to think of an analogy, and I'm big on analogies to help people. Somebody is just texting me right now and asking with a picture, is this crap? Which I love. I love when people ask me questions like that. So that's funny. It just popped up. So I just wanted to talk about an analogy. So your car. Everybody wants to be careful with their car and the gasoline that we take in it, and we, get our tires rotated, and the gas we put in the car. And my kids asked me, Mom, what's the difference between regular and I don't even know what it is, regular plus or whatever. And then there's plus, and I said, I don't know. I said, I think though, really sports cars use the best gas. That's what's used for their car. And they said, well, what if you don't want to use this gas? Is there somewhere else you can get it cheaper? And I was like, wow, that's really smart. So there isn't anywhere else you can go to get gasoline cheaper. I mean, we're talking a couple cents. Now, I want to ask you the question. If there was a place where you could go and get gasoline and it would be cheaper and your car would run, but over time it's slowly taking away the longevity of the car. That you would know that after, 5 years that car's kaput. Nothing's going to happen. And I'm sure I'll get the smart Alex that say, well, at least, so after 3 years, I don't care. I'm talking about the person that buys their car and knowing what you're putting in that vehicle, if it's going to last a long time. That gave me the analogy of the same thing as these protein powders that people are putting into their body with all this junk in it and what it's actually doing to your body. And everyone's so focused on, well, it has this much protein, so it's going to do this. You've got to look at the whole picture of what you're putting in your body and what it's going to do to you over time. You're not going to have an immediate effect from all the junk that they're putting in it and all the junk that's in other foods. You have to look at the label. You have to be well-versed. And if you're not, take it upon yourself to go on Google and get a couple resources that have the same information of it. I'm very well versed as far as ingredients. There are some things obviously I don't know, but I will research. That's what I'm doing for everybody right now. And if you have any questions or comments or just message me and I will help as much as I can. But I want you to think about that yes, over time, eating all this junk that we're putting on your body is going to affect you. And you have to look at it as, do you want to be on medication to fix the problem that this food is causing you? Or would you rather eat clean, whole food? And I'm not saying you can't have treats. Hey, I like my treats. But, look at it as like an 85-15 rule. 85% of the time eat clean, 15% of the time not. There are so many supplements out there. And I know that because as a personal trainer, I feel like it's my job to be well-versed in it and to educate everybody else and to pay it forward. That's just how I feel. So when I look at these protein powders, it's like, ooh, but look at the protein on it. Well, if it's junk protein, You know, it's like eating chuck roast every day instead of lean ground chicken or chicken breast. You know, you got to really know what you're putting in your body. And with all these additives and unnatural ingredients that are being processed in a factory, partially hydrogenated oil, like that's not something you want to put in your body every day. Absolutely not. So think about it as the car is your body as a vehicle. You know, like over time, that car is not going to do so well because it doesn't have the best quality gas in it. And all the other ingredients in it are going to put a number on it. So you get one body. And I know that's really hard to wrap your head around sometimes because people see it as, well, I got to eat and I got to run, and we're so busy. But really think about it. You get one body, and what you put into it is how, you know, you put it in, and then on the outside is how you look. You know, your skin, your hair, everything. So I just want you to be well-versed. I want you to look at ingredients. I want you to know what you are putting in your body because the food industry is not as strict as it should be, in my opinion. These are my opinions. And they're putting a lot of junk. And I was listening today in the grocery store about this woman who asked her son, you know, do you want sandwich pepperoni? I can make you a sandwich. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to give him pepperoni as a sandwich? Like, you know, have your pizza, you know, here and there and put pepperoni on it. But don't make this like a, you know, a lunch thing. But I have gotten a lot of requests about, you know, packing for lunches. I am going to touch base on it definitely because I know you guys need help. I mean, and we can all bounce off ideas and everything. And some people think they are doing the right thing with yogurt covered raisins, which are not something you want to give because it's really sugar. But my main point after all this is look at ingredients, look at what you're putting in your body, and be aware because you are responsible for it. Nobody else is. And whoever's going to the grocery store, that's where the decision is made. So any questions or comments, anything you want to know about, I've asked people, I've challenged, you know, send me the picture of your protein powder and see how much better Shakeology is. And I can say that because I'm very confident about it. It's whey protein isolate, then a whole chunk of awesome food. It's actual food. There's wheatgrass in it. There's maca roots in it. There's all these super antioxidant foods from around the world. That's the middle part. And the last part is a touch of stevia. Like that's it. There's no, you know, all these different sweeteners and all this other stuff. So it is why I'm passionate. Everybody that has been on it in my challenge groups has loved it. And I give recipes and it's something I feel so passionate about, and hearing people have success, I want to share it with you too. So, know what you put in your body, and I will chat soon with you. Have a happy, healthy day.